my nostrils, welcome back to the Nashville Nose. I'm your host as always, Dr. Magnifiscent. Hey. And this video today is gonna be a little bit different than normal. I like to group a lot of different fragrances together, make lists, rank them, or just give you a plethora of different things. But I just got a brand new fragrance in the mail and I really wanted to just get my first initial reaction. And the one scent that we're talking about today is Dior Homme Cologne. Let's rip this sucker open. Yeah, get in it. Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite part. Oh, it's like Christmas. I love their bottles. And the boxes, whatever. Look at that nice, crystal clear, perfectly square, same old Dior Homme cap. I'm sure it's gonna be very light, very crisp, very clean. Bergamot, grapefruit blossom, and white musk. Those are the only 3 notes listed. And I'm assuming it's an eau de cologne. I don't see a concentration stamped on the bottom. I love the presentation of all the Dior Homme line. It's got this really cool rectangular bottle. It's very blocky and very stout. The perfumer behind this is Francois Demachi. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. It's very French, and rightfully so. They are based in France. And he was also Dior's house perfumer right before Francis Kurkdjian. And we all love Francis Kurkdjian, and we're really stoked that he's at the helm of Dior. But Francois is also responsible for a lot of their great releases, like Sauvage, of course, and Sauvage Elixir, which I am a fan of. He also created the original Dior Homme, and the very much sought after Dior Homme Parfum, which is really, really hard to find. So I have very high hopes for Dior Homme Cologne. Here we go, the moment of truth. It's a nice atomizer. I'm gonna let that dry down just a touch. Okay, yes, very fresh, very citrusy, like a lot of citrus. Really clean and zingy. Compared to some of the other freshies that I've tested, like Dior Homme Sport, which a lot of people like, but it's just really not for me. I've also tried Givenchy's Gentleman Cologne, and I was not a fan of that at all. It smelled like cleaning supplies to me. But this one definitely smells quality. I will be honest with you, I don't have a lot of high hopes as far as performance goes, which I guess is kind of expected for a fresh designer fragrance, especially in a cologne concentration. Although another fragrance in my collection that is an eau de cologne concentration is Hermes Eau de Citron Noir. This actually does have really good performance. And I think it's because it has a slight touch of oud in there. So this one really anchors to the skin, and you can see when you spray this one, the sheen of the oil that's on your skin. So obviously this one has really good staying power, even though it's not very heavily concentrated. This, on the other hand, not really leaving a lot of oily residue on my skin. I'm gonna step away, put this video on pause, and then come back to you and give you a full report on how long it lasts, at least on my skin. Be right back. And we're back. It's been about an hour, and I would have gone longer, but it's already gone. Yes, 2 sprays, and the longevity is almost non-existent. The performance on Dior Homme Cologne reminds me a lot of the performance on Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne. This is a gorgeous scent, and it's so good that I don't even mind that it doesn't last. Dior Homme Cologne is a very good scent though, and maybe in the really, really hot heat outside, it may project better, it may last longer, it may perform better overall, but I don't know. Considering the price, this retails for like 85 bucks. And I'll be totally honest, I don't think it's worth that price at all, just considering how quickly it disappears. Now, I am a performance junkie. A lot of people aren't. A lot of people don't care. If I'm gonna spend that much money on a fragrance, I want it to at least last me half the day. So let's spray one more time so I can be reminded of the opening, just to give you a full diagnosis. All right, one more time. I mean, that opening is lovely. So it's a really nice citrus scent. It's not quite as powdery as I hoped it would be. Part of the appeal of the Dior Homme line is that powdery iris. I actually really like that. The only other one that I own from the line is Dior Homme Intense. It's got that powdery makeup-y kind of thing. So I was really hoping that the Dior Homme Cologne would adopt some of that flavor in there. It is very good, but really nothing special. So, final thoughts on Dior Homme Cologne. It's really nice, perfect for the dead hot summer. When the sun is blazing on you and you're sweating profusely, this is a good thing to wear so you don't stink. But price versus performance, I have to take a few points off. If you can find this one cheap on a discounter, it may be worth getting if you like really light, fresh, colognes that disappear quite quickly. But I think if I were going for something like that, I would reach for my Guerlain L'Homme IDL cologne over that one. And I know this one is discontinued and it's really hard to find, but oh my God, it's so lovely. In fact, let's compare. It's got a little more depth, it's a little bit sweeter, a little bit spicier, it's got that almond accord. So I was kind of hoping that this would have the iris. That's what we like about the Dior Homme line. It's got that iris note, and this is lacking that. But still, a very good freshie, and not bad. Performance sucks, but it is to be expected. And I don't mind having it in my collection because I do love the Dior Homme line, and why not? Anyway, there's my review on Dior Homme Cologne. The first time I've done a video where I just feature one fragrance, and I plan on doing more of these videos where I exclusively highlight only one fragrance and really give it a good, full, detailed review. So if you would like to see more of that, why don't you subscribe? And while you're at it, give us a like, ding the bell, the whole thing, and I will see you on the next one for more top-notch fragrance coverage. The doctor is out.